ladies and gentlemen. Leonetti!
Hello everybody, and welcome to the Michael Leonetti Variety Show. I am so excited because we're only a week or so away from Christmas holidays. And for me, as a young child in South Philadelphia, that was a very special time for me. The memories that we hold is fantastic. We have a great show lined up. And don't forget, next week, we're shooting our show at the Tuscany Grill in Henderson, our Christmas show. And they're going to prepare a banquet of food, so I don't want you to miss next week. So I want you to sit back, I want you to relax, I want you to feel good about yourself and feel good about other people. Because it's Christmas, it's a special time of year. This is a time of year where it makes you feel a little, I guess, kind of bubbly, you know, through all the hustle and bustle that we go through every day of our life. So sit back, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, I'm ready for some hot chocolate with a little scotch in it. We'll be right back, everybody.
I just want to get serious with you 1 minute. We are sick and tired of paying all these outrageous cable bills. It is just insane. I want to introduce you to something that's going to change the game. It's called the VC Box. With this box, you get over 2,000 live channels. You get every sporting event. You get every single TV series and also every movie. It's all unlimited with no additional fees. You buy the box once and never get a bill again. It's a win-win situation. Add up all the money you're spending every month for this stuff. It's absolutely crazy. So order now, grab a box, you won't be sorry.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Michael Leonetti Variety Show. Boy, I'm telling you, I'm very excited. We're only a few weeks away from Christmas. Would you believe that? A few weeks away from Christmas, hard to believe. And this is my 85th show. My God, where did the time go? But I tell you something, it's well worth it. I'm having a fantastic time. Well, let me start off by saying thank you to my sponsors. Number one, Mr. Bob Kellogg, that I mentioned every show. Bob, we love you. I thank you, and thank you for your support as always. And you little kids out there, make sure you keep eating your Frosted Flakes, your Special K, your Corn Flakes, and your Rice Krispies. Very good. Okay? You make you big and strong like Bob Kellogg. I also want to thank the cable guy, my brother. He does wonderful. He's got a wonderful program. It's a box. It's something brand new. A lot of people have them. The difference with this is it has thousands and thousands of wonderful television shows, and the only thing you have to do is pay for cable, and everything else is gratis, which is great. It took me a long time for me to get it, and I tell you something, I'm a Christmas nut, and I love all the old-time Christmas shows, And so I talk into it and I get the show immediately. And he has a thing called the Healthy or Better You. It's a wonderful device that you put in your house. It takes all the particles out of the air. And honestly and truthfully, I got one. It really makes you feel better. You know, because Las Vegas is very dusty and has a lot of, especially with the cars, the carbon dioxide that's around in Las Vegas, you know, and the sand and the dust and the dirt. You need one of these in not only the hospitals and other places, but you need them in every room of your house. And just give him a call. He'll take care of you. Naturally, the Tuscany Grill. The Tuscany Grill, I have an agreement with them. They're on my show to the duration, to the day I say, ladies and gentlemen, I'm done. But as long as I have this television show, the Tuscany Grill, and I were working together, they're going to be my sponsor along with Kellogg's, which is very, very nice. And I got to tell you something. We're going to shoot the show next week. Our Christmas show is going to be there, and it's going to be magnificent because Jerry Broman and Mike and Lou the Shoe, they're going to prepare a banquet, and you're going to see the food. And I just can't wait because I got to tell you, their food is absolutely great. And let's not forget, ladies and gentlemen, my book, Deceit, Corruption, and Cover-Up. Very proud. Sold thousands and thousands of books. At least I got the chance to get my story out. And I've been on some major television shows talking about it. You know, you'd be surprised what you do in a lifetime. God always has a plan for you. But when you keep your faith and you keep your faith in the Lord, listen to me, He'll always come through for you. You know, life is tough. Very, very tough. And I want to thank Candy Crusoe, which is my publicist. Thank you, Candy, and her husband, Duke Morgan, who's one of the finest radio announcers of our time. He's a legend. This man is a legend, one of the best. So I want everybody to stay tuned because I have a special guest. You know, I don't even know if I can even get him to come here to the studio today. I'm going to be honest with you. I took a long shot. I said to my brother, I said, Aunt, I said, I'm going to make a phone call. We'll see what happens. I don't know. So I want everybody in TV land to relax. You're going to love this show. And maybe towards the end of the show, I can squeeze my brother into it because everybody loves when we're together. And my brother just loves this 5 minutes of fame. So I asked him just today, I said, I don't know what to get you for Christmas. And he says, am I in the will? And I said, stop asking me that. You're not in the will, but am I in your will? He goes, well, no, not really. I said, well, when I'm in your will, I'll put you in my will. So relax, folks. Sit back. We're going to come right back. Don't move. You're going to love this show. It's going to be great. We're back. Very, very excited. Boy, again, like I said, it's Christmas time, and that's what I love. You know, this is my favorite time of year.
Mike, make the phone call.
What phone call?
Make the phone call. See if you can get the guests on the show.
Oh, my God in heaven. You know, listen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a shot. My brother said to call the North Pole. I got my phone over here. I don't know. Okay, I can't promise anybody anything out there, but I'm going to give it a shot. Just a second. Maron.
Hello? Who's this?
Hi, this is Mike Leonetti, the Mike Leonetti Variety Show.
I like your name.
You? Yeah, I'm so sorry to bother you. Is there any way?
What do you want?
Listen,
Oh.
if I could talk to Santa.
Santa?
Yeah, just tell him it's Mike tell him it's Mike
Santa's
Leonetti.
not here right now. He's busy helping
yes, I
Mrs.
know.
Claus.
I apologize. I know you guys are jamming. I would appreciate it. It would be very, very kind if you can do that.
Well, I gotta get back to my job.
All right, I'll be on hold, please. Thank you very much. Aunt, they got me on hold.
Oh, come on.
What are you going to be on hold? You want to do?
Merry Christmas, Michael. How are you?
Santa, What's up, buddy? How you feel?
Very busy.
Yeah, I know. I know. Listen, I know this was a shot. I send you a letter. I don't know if you got it, but I was wondering if it's possible if you can come down to the studio, because you got that sprinkle dust. Within seconds you appear. Is there any way you can come on the show?
There's no way I can come down.
Oh, come on,
I'm way
Sam.
too busy.
I'd appreciate
Very
it.
busy.
Listen, all right.
I'm so sorry, Michael. I love you, buddy.
I love you with all my heart. I wish I'd have gave you sooner notice. What was I going to do? But there's a lot of people out there that love you and a lot of people out there that believe in you, and I'm one of them.
Thank you so much, Michael, for thinking of me.
Listen, if you can reach into your heart and just take a few seconds, man, I sure would appreciate it. All right, Sand. Let me know, buddy. Let me know. I'm going to be at the studio for a little bit. If you can come down, I would mean so much to me. All right, Santa. Tell Mrs. Claus I said hi. Tell all the little elves that I said hi.
Give my love to Laura.
I'll tell Laura that you miss her too. I'll tell Tanya. Because is she on a good list? On the naughty? Is she on the naughty list? Really? Something about a cruise and about she gave the chef a hard time? I don't know, Santa. We'll talk about it one day. All right, listen. Give me a call. Let me know. All right. I love you, buddy. Try to make it. Come on, pal. People want to see you. All right. All right, Santa. I'll see you. Well, Aunt, I tried. Boy, I'll tell you something. I really wish he would show up. Oh, my God. You showed up. Santa, I can't believe it. The sprinkle dust, you did it.
Well, Michael, you asked me to come, and Mrs. Claus said, it was you, so I should take a few minutes and come down and see you.
Put it there, buddy.
Right.
Thank you, Santa. Man, I can't believe you're actually here. That's
it really is our business season, and we're gearing up for the big run. So,
well, Santa, I got to tell you something. First of all, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you. And there's many, many people that subscribe to the channel, and a lot of people that watch me every week, and they say, what the hell Mike's going to do? And how did Mike convince Santa Claus, the original, the one, the only Santa Claus to be? There's a lot of impersonators, but not the real thing. You know what I mean? And to me, you're the real thing.
I appreciate that.
Because when I had my restaurant, you used to come to my restaurant on Christmas Eve night. You always stop by to say hello to everybody. And what was one of the dishes that you always wanted me to make for you to take to Mrs. Claus?
The antipasta salad. She loves that.
She loved the antipasto salad.
Yes.
Well, do you know something, Santa? One of our major sponsors is the Tuscany Grill in Henderson, right up here in Henderson. And I'm going to tell you something. They make their food is as equally, if not better, than what I cooked at my restaurant.
Nice.
And your wife would love their antipasto. I don't know if you like pasta fagioli.
At very few meals have I missed.
But
It's not only cookies.
But they make the best. Santa, let me ask you a question. What's wrong with the world today? What the hell is happening with these kids, with the drugs? And you got a pulse on it. And the people out there that are watching you that have children and young children and older children, our day was different.
Absolutely.
I was born in 1952, and we loved, like my neighborhood. There's only a few people that decorate. Like my next door neighbor does it, and the guy across the street does it. But the rest of the people up the street, they don't do no more Christmas decorations. I mean, the kind of spirit is kind of gone. And just a couple of days ago, I said, "Merry Christmas, everybody." They looked at me like I was nuts. You know what I mean? And
Yep.
what is it? What could you say? What could you do? How could you help the people that don't have that spirit anymore? What do you think the problem is?
The world is spinning out of control, and people have to want to have spirit. When I have an opportunity to visit with kids and stuff, I make sure that they know that Christmas is in their heart. Okay? And I said, there are people out there, and it's sad to say, will try to take that from you. They'll say Santa's not real, or Christmas is all about the presents, and it's not. Anybody that's watched the Grinch movie knows that he took all that stuff away from him, and that who's were happy because they were together. Okay, it's about family, it's about neighborhoods and stuff. And when he finally realized that, he brought everything back. You know, that's Christmas in a nutshell. And sadly, you know, too many people just, you know, bah humbug it.
Now, one of the things I wanted to ask you, of all the children, because mostly children, they'll sit on your lap and they'll ask for something. Mm-hmm. What was the funniest thing that a child asked you? And then I'm going to ask you, what is the most touching thing a child asked you?
I actually was out in Ohio, what was it, Tuesday, and they let me sit in on the stand for them for a little while, and a little girl asked for Taylor Swift tickets. I didn't know she was on tour, so I told her, I said, we'll see, and you know, I've got to call in to Taylor and stuff, you know, her publicist, but he hasn't returned my calls yet, so, you know, that kind of puts me in a tough spot. But, and as far as a touching, I had some kids in Arkansas. They wanted their mothers to have a better time. You know, life was hard and stuff, and you know, you realize that there's an 8-year-old who's picking up on this vibe, you know, and Mom really didn't even mention, you know, say anything to him and stuff. So I gave her a hug and I whispered in her ear and I told her what, you know, her son wanted her to be happy and, you know, whatnot, you know, and she almost broke down into tears. Honestly, so did I. I almost cried. We do things around our kids and we take for granted that, you know, oh, they won't understand what we're going through, but I think they do. They think they feel this. So if you're feeling negative about Christmas or any holiday for that matter, the kids are going to feel negative.
Right, I agree.
And so as they grow up, you know, if they've had enough negative, you know, vibes on this, they become that generation that says, oh, I don't feel like decorating, you know, it's not important, you know, and stuff like that. I you know, get tongue-tied. I am so happy when I see neighborhoods decorating, okay? Mrs. Claus thinks that I should stop and I should thank them personally, okay? And I tell her, I said, sweetie, you know I'm busy and stuff. And she looked at me, too busy to thank them for their Christmas cheer. And she's got a point, okay? Really does. She's the brains of the operation, by the way.
Mrs.
Okay?
Claus?
Yep, absolutely.
She's the one, eh?
That's it. Elves make toys. Santa delivers toys. Mrs. Claus really runs everything. Okay.
Wow.
She keeps me on track. You know, she runs the numbers, everything and stuff. You know, I have a few side, you know, I check my list twice and whatnot, but she makes sure I check it.
Did you check my brother? Did you see if he's on the naughty list or the
Matter of
good?
fact, just before I left, I did.
And?
Okay, he is on the nice list.
Oh, the nice list.
Yep. Laura's on the nice list.
Oh, Laura's on the nice list. How about Mr. Kellogg?
Mr. Kellogg's one of the top of my nice list.
Day out, Bob. You heard it from the big man himself. And how about the Tuscany Grill?
Oh, I'm sure they are because, you know, bringing joy of food.
Oh, now you're talking.
That's almost like bringing presents, but they're doing it all year long.
That's true.
Okay, so I appreciate the Tuscany Grill, okay, for everyday joy.
Well, you know, when we come back, I also want to say a special thanks to the Vegas Voice because we shoot at their studio, and they've been wonderful people. And they have a senior magazine, and that's our neighborhood. That's our era. I mean, my era. You know what I'm trying to say? That them people really appreciate that, and they watch you, and they love you. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to just relax. I want to get one more segment with Santa Claus because there's a couple personal questions I want to ask him about things that I need to know. So sit back, relax, don't you move. I can't believe he's here. He's here. Santa Claus is here today. Maron, forget it. Hello, everybody. This is Mike Leonetti. I got up this morning. I said, do you know something? I'm going to move to go to the Tuscany Grill in Henderson because they got the best food you've ever tasted in your life. So sit back, relax. While you're relaxing, I'm going to be eating a dish of spaghetti and meatballs. Don't you move. We're coming right back with the show. everybody. We're back at the Mike Leonetti Variety Show with the one, the only, the master of disaster, the king of sting, my buddy, the great Mr. Santa Claus. Thank you, Santa, for staying for another segment. I know you're busy, and I'm hearing the reindeers out there. My brother said, quiet them bells down. Those guys are getting nervous.
I don't really worry about the bells. It's the other stuff that reindeer leave. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, my brother's had to clean it up. Don't worry about it. He's a pretty good guy. You, on the commercial break, you wanted to ask me a question, but you didn't want to ask me before we shot it live. You said, I'll wait till the cameras are rolling. What did you want to ask me, Santa?
It was because it's importance, okay? I know that you do something in your home, okay? And I wanted you to tell the viewers out here the significance of this and how it makes you feel, and so that people get a deeper understanding of you. I mean, you know, you're a great guy, you're funny, you can cook, you can do all these things, but there's something there, you know?
Well, in my home, for the people, for the hundreds of people that come to my house every Sunday, I have dinner, and I have some wonderful people that show up and break bread in my house. All my decorations are up 365 days out of the year. I don't have one Christmas tree, I have two. So when people come into my home, and I have a gigantic Santa Claus, I mean a full-size Santa Claus at the door. As soon as you open up the door, and it's there. And people that come in, they go, oh my God, it's July, you know, and you can feel the happiness in their heart. But I'm going to share a story with everybody that is a true story. This is not a fabrication. People know that I joke all the time, but this is something that truly, truly happened to me as a young boy. My grandparents raised me in South Philadelphia, and I was about 4 or 5 years old. Now, for people that are spiritually are believers in the God, many times when an angel or angels that visit children, they would be petrified if they would get nervous. So sometimes they show themselves in a childlike way, not to scare them. And if you look at the Blessed Mother from Guadalupe, she's dark. She's not white, because when she when she appeared to the people in Guadalupe, she appeared as they would look. Now, let me tell you how I'm setting this up. Now, this is true. I'm going back. I'm 74 years old. I'm over 60-something years ago. I was about 4 or 5 years old. And my grandparents, I was sleeping in the room. And those days, they had 2 twin beds. And my cot was right in the middle of them. And when I would hold my grandfather's hand and my grandmother's hand to go to sleep, and it was Christmas Eve night. And ladies and gentlemen, what I'm about to tell you, you may think I lost it, but I'm telling you, it was true, it wasn't a dream. And it was about almost 12 o'clock. And I heard something downstairs in my living room, my grandmother's living room. And I got out of bed, my out of cot, and I opened up the door and I walked downstairs. And ladies and gentlemen, please listen to me carefully, because I'm being very, very honest with you. It's going to be you have to be a believer in Christ. How this Christmas for me was so special. And I looked around the corner and I seen a man, Santa, putting things under the tree. And I got a cold chill over my body. And I turned around and I ran upstairs and I woke up my grandmother. I said, Grandma, get up, please. What's the problem? She said. I said, he's downstairs. She said, who? I said, Santa, he's there. And she says, come here. And she put her arms around me. And she said, go to sleep. When you get up in the morning, all the stuff you wanted will be there. And I never forgot that. And I told that story sometimes throughout my career. And people looked at me like I was crazy. They said, maybe it was a dream. But it wasn't. So as I got older, I keep Christmas every day in my house. So I got to ask you a question. Was that you?
Sadly, Mike, no, it was my father. Okay, he used to tell stories about the little ones that would catch him in the act and stuff. Okay, and I have a younger brother who I thought was going to be, because I'm the older, and when my dad decided to retire, he gave me the nod, and you don't tell Santa no. And the hardest thing about being Santa for me was that I was going to have to tell my wife that we had to move to the North Pole. And she took it and said, "It's about time I get to be Mrs. Claus." And she says, "I love you," and the other name, because we all have multiple names, and we haven't looked back. Every year for the last 36 years, okay, I carry on the family tradition and stuff, okay?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I gave you a little piece of me. Santa, no words to thank you for being kind enough to come down to see an old friend.
It's been my pleasure, Michael.
And Christmas is a great time of year for all of us, and it's not about gifts, it's about loving one another. And I will keep my decorations up till the day God takes me home. Okay? So Santa Claus, from the bottom of my heart, I love you, pal. You're the best.
Thank you, Mike.
I really mean that. And I'm so sorry that I took you from the North Pole. And I'm sure that I will see you again next year. Tell Mrs. Claus I said hello. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to come back with my last segment, and I want to have my brother here because he needs his 5 minutes of fame. So I want to bring him back. So don't you move. We're coming right back.
Oh, Michael. You're really going to enjoy this one. Now, I know how hard it is waiting until Christmas morning, but it won't be long before my sleigh is flying over, Nevada. Say, since we have a moment, why don't we just double check something? Ah, yes, there you are. On the nice list, once again. No surprise there. Must be because you are an absolute baller. That's right. I've been keeping an eye on you. I better get back to work. But before I do, let me be the first to say, Merry Christmas. I'll see you real soon. 'Tis the season.
And I would like to thank Santa Claus for being so kind to leave this for me. So he says you can put that in your house, okay, and so you can think about me all out throughout the year. So thank you, Santa Claus. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, for those people that would like to have that gentleman perform for you, he does great characters. He's a very nice gentleman, known for many, many years. And just give him a call, and he'll be more than happy because he does the Easter Bunny, and he does Father Time, and he does the list is endless. And you know, Peachy Productions, I used them for years, and so make sure you give him a call. Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, I have a very special guest. All right, he's an idol of mine, and I'm an idol of his, and he's a wonderful young man. And I was so glad to find out that he was on Santa Claus' nice list, and which is hard to believe. But he is. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, my brother, Mr. Anthony JQTRQ Biondo. He got the glasses.
I got the glasses.
You got the glasses, boy, I'll tell you.
Everyone wants to be like Mike.
Unreal. Even Billy Bolt came in today with the glasses. He had the glasses on today. That's unbelievable. So you ready for Christmas, my brother?
I'm ready for Christmas. I can't wait till you give me those papers and say I'm in the will.
Oh, my God, in heaven.
Yeah, boy.
I don't know. By the time I go, I'm going to have nothing left. I'm trying to say, you say, I thought you were rich. I am. You say, you gave me your Christmas decorations. Carry the tradition on.
That's it.
And, I got to tell you something. I don't want to talk about the box, but I got to tell you, that box, all the Christmas stuff.
It's all on there.
That's all there. And you've been doing incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, 5-6 boxes a week you've been rolling, which is really...
More than that. The other day I did 11 in one day. 11. People are just calling left and right, and they're going crazy for them because all it does is hook up to any internet, and you get every movie, every streaming device that's out there, every app that you're using, it's all on the box.
But then, let me explain something. There are boxes that are out there that people can get. What's the drawback on that? You understand? It ain't something that it's something. Oh, I didn't know we had it. There's people that had it, like Mike DeBarry. He had his for a gang of years, and it defunct. It just was done.
Right. There are other boxes that are out there. That is true, but I'm a guy who does this research. I do my research all the time on anything that I do, and on this box, it runs faster, smoother. It's updated every single day, and it just I never get any phone calls or problems with any of my customers or anything like that. It's just absolutely amazing. When you have over 5,000 live channels, it gives you an open window to do anything. Like for instance, when I was up at your house for Thanksgiving, Laura said to me, I want to watch the Thanksgiving parade, as we did every year. Let's be honest, we did every year.
Right.
So all I did is I hit the button because it's voice activated, the remote, and I said New York. And so all I said was New York. And I looked for all the New York channels, the local channels, the news networks, and I clicked on it because that's what it's on, right? And I clicked on it, and boom, there it was, and you were watching the Thanksgiving parade. It's just everything is on there. Every sporting event you can think of course, every platform is on there. And the beauty about it is you buy the box once, but you never get a bill again. And you can take it with you anywhere you go, which I love. If you go on vacation, as long as they got Wi-Fi, you go up to the TV, you're good to go.
Because the box, I'm telling you, it's only about, it's small.
Big as your hand.
Big, right. It's really not, I expected, wiring and hookups. So you might,
simple, plug and play.
Plug and play. That was incredible. And what's nice about what you do is that you give a 30-day warranty.
Money back guarantee. If you don't like the box for any reason, I'll come and get it, no problem, and I'll give you your money back.
And how much is the box?
I can't tell you how much the box is live on TV.
Why?
We're not allowed.
Oh, you're not allowed to talk about how much the box is?
No, but I will say this. If you call me, I'll let you know. I don't change prices or anything. I get the price is the price. So if you just call me, I'd be more than happy to explain everything to you.
Well, you're honest because you sold a gang to my friends, and people talk, and they can say, well, how much you spend?
Yeah, I don't do that.
You know what I mean? And for $1.50, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. That is the truth. But it's a total win-win. And it's not just going out and making a few bucks. It's not about that. It's about changing an existing problem that's continuing to happen every day in this world. They just want to nickel and dime you, all these companies. You got one company that does it all. You don't have to worry about it, and you can move on with your life.
That's the key.
I love that.
Now, I noticed yesterday we went out for dinner, all of us, and Tanya was going like this. And I thought she had palsy or something. She had a problem with her wrist. And you bought her a beautiful clustered diamond ring that was absolutely magnificent. Did you? And you gave it to her on your cruise?
Yes, I gave her on the cruise, and I surprised her. I gave her two gifts. Actually, the first day, I got her a heart pendant. It wasn't, it was a custom jewelry type thing, but it was sentimental because it had my name on there,
Right.
and it had our kitty cat who passed away and for over 20 years. So that really hit her hard. But then the next day, I gave her I surprised her with the ring, and man, she went crazy. She loved it. It's a beautiful, beautiful ring. And I just really wanted to get her something because Christmas is coming, and we really don't do gifts for Christmas, so I do them before.
Wow, so I can't expect anything.
No,
boy.
No.
Wow, nothing there for your brother? How do you like that? That's okay, I understand. Well, I gave, when I met Laura, I gave her a beautiful ring, and she took out a loop. And she went, "Are these super zirconias?" I says, "No, they're zirconia zupers." I said,
Poor Laura.
no, we have a good time. You know what I mean? I know she got me cologne, which is a special cologne that I like, and I got cigars.
It's called bug spray.
Bug spray, yeah, Raid. It's called
Raid.
It's called Raid.
It's called Raid.
And I'm sure you got your mom something special.
Yes, of course.
Well, next week, like I mentioned, we're going to be at the Tuscany.
I can't wait.
And I got to tell you something. Their food is, because I took you there before.
Yeah.
We had dinner. Tanya never went.
No.
That time. She was out buying you a ring. I couldn't believe it. It's the one that goes through your nose. So now,
she's buying me a new collar. A new collar.
stop.
It's enough.
But I know that Christmas Eve was just a couple of weeks, just a few weeks away. Well, Ann, I got to tell you something. It's always a pleasure having you in my life, and I really mean that. And the TV show is great. I'm working on a lot of great things for 2026. But you got to put your faith in the Lord's hands. God's timing is always the right timing of what's done. And I got to tell you, a special thanks, ladies and gentlemen, to all the people that were on my show. And I look back of all the people, because I was going to make him do like a little collage. He said, "Mike, it would take us 5 hours." Just a little more. I mean, just a clip of this and a clip of that. And, from politicians to wonderful preachers and pastors, and just some great things, and which is nice. And I can never tell you. And again, coming over here with the Vegas Voice and the beautiful studios that we have, doing this wonderful thing together, bringing my show to my audience. I'm going to increase another 1,000 names starting in January, which I pay for, because we send the show out to all these people, so I increase the volume, to get more coverage. And that's why I always say it's important to subscribe and to like, and ladies and gentlemen out there, for these local entertainers that are out there, you people need to support these kids. You know what I mean? Because my day, there was budgets and you had band. Vegas is washed up. It's over when it comes to entertainment. It's only here and there, and that's God's honest truth. The hotels need to come back with a budget, pay these guys good money. You got great entertainment that's in Las Vegas. Stop paying these people chump change, and that's just what they do, And I say that when I had my restaurant, that's why I'm going to reopen again. I'm looking for a place, another spot to reopen my mother's house to come back again, and do like we did the last time, because everybody that performed for me got paid very well, more than anybody that got paid in Las Vegas, because these kids are excellent. So you owners that are out there that own these restaurants and these pizzerias and whenever you guys and these Chinese joints that want to bring these acts in, do the right thing. Build a stage, give them a proper sound system, give them a lighting system, don't put them on the floor. And with the performance, shut the televisions off. Okay, don't worry. If you have a choice, have them perform, okay, or don't have anybody and let the people watch the game. It doesn't work that way. I don't do that. So what you need to do is when you hire these kids, make sure you do the right thing. Listen to me when I'm telling you. Vegas needs to come back the way it was, because everybody's coming to Vegas. They're looking for old Las Vegas, and it's not here anymore. That's why when you go to the Golden Steer, they're 2 years in advance to get yourself a reservation, because people are looking for what Vegas was. All right, you tried it your way, it ain't working. Stop charging. When you're charging to go to a hotel, it's $40. You don't need to do that. Cut the prices down, $25 a drink. Too much money. Break it down to 8, 9. You can make the money. Your poor cost is no more than 70 cents. So let's get realistic. I'm in the business. I know what it takes. Stop raping these people. Make it affordable for local people that are out there. It's very, very important to do that. And I guarantee you, get more people go out more times because people love to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But, not everybody has that kind of money. They're working hard for their money. So do the family-style dinners. Invite the children to come to the restaurants. Restaurants don't want kids. They don't drink. They don't eat. You know what I'm trying to say to you? Make it affordable for these people, and you'll see that your dividends will increase. What did you want to add, Ant?
Well, I wanted to add that life is short. And don't put off, my mother always says, don't put off tomorrow what you could do today. And that is a true statement. One day you're jumping up and down, next, God forbid something happens to you, right? So enjoy every moment as it comes, and enjoy the people around you, and love the people even more that's next to you.
Well, that
is true.
Right.
Let me hold your wallet.
No.
Okay.
Stop stealing my lines. Oh, what do I hear? What do we hear? Joey Farina.
Joey Farina!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I say this all the time. If I had Aladdin's lamp and I had one wish to make, I would not wish for caviar or any special dish. I would not wish for dollars, yet and dollars I have few. I wish to come to the studio, different places, to bring my television show to wonderful people like you. I want to wish everybody in TV land that is watching me, my friends in Philadelphia, my buddy Vinny Motto, Sal Falzone, the Mara Boys, all the guys from South Philadelphia. I want to wish everybody a very happy, joyous holiday, and I want to thank Santa Claus and Aunt. You're the best. I could never been so thankful to have a brother as wonderful and as nice as you. And when you do my eulogy, make sure you say something very nice, because if not, you're out of the will.
Deep!
We'll see you next week, everybody. So long.
Merry Christmas, all.